Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We're here with this month in No Man's Land for December. Sorry about the kind of wait for it, but had a lot of things happen in November and December, so yeah. Looks like we skipped a few days. Most of the winter months are just spent moving pallets and making sure the animals are fed, and then obviously selling goods at the end. So there isn't a whole lot that goes on, but look at all that stuff. We have. And I think at this point I had decided that it would be a good idea to hold on to different goods to the proper month where they sell the most, but keep selling flowers and mushrooms every month. So that's what we're going to be doing. Looks like I was just filling up the greenhouses over there, picking up some more goods to go put back into the storage sheds, not containers, sheds. Moving on to December 6th, same thing, just moving pallets. As you can see, I've got 2 storage sheds now. I think I had built that second one towards the end of November, but I can't remember. It's been a little bit since I actually did a voiceover for one of these. Man, like a whole month and some change. But like I said, life happens, and personal family life is far more important than what I'm doing here, so that will always take priority. Kind of why the videos have slowed to a crawl. It looks like I'm getting ready to sell the oats though, because December is the best month to sell them. And I'm also selling the oats just to get a bit of extra money and to sell off the grain silo, which we will not need for quite some time. I won't get a whole lot of money because it is on hard economic difficulty, but there is a bit of it, so maybe like 10 grand worth in the end, maybe a little bit over. Not bad numbers there for what it is. We still have quite a few trailer loads to bring back, so I think I took pretty much the entire day of December 9th on here to go and sell the oats. One funny little aside about the background of these videos is when I was editing this, it had been a while since I edited one of my No Man's Land videos, farming sim videos, and I completely forgot how to make the magnification spot. I thought it was a zoom effect, and then for some reason it just clicked randomly. I was like, wait a minute, magnify, what about magnify? Like a magnifying glass. And then I figured it out and put it in there. I was like, man, I can't believe I forgot that, but I guess if you don't keep up with the skill, you do tend to lose it. So, but it looks like there's actually quite a few loads to do of oats, and it might very well be, I don't know, maybe like 15,000 or so. Because actually we've already surpassed 12. 3 loads at 4,000 plus, almost 5,000. Not to mention the environment score. So we might even surpass the 20,000. Because we got this one, another one, and then a partial. So this one will be over 12. Well, the last one was over 12, so this one will be a lot more than that. Another almost 5,000. I think that's like the 5th load now. Yeah, pretty good amount. and I am fairly excited about kind of doing the plan that I set out to do, beginning in October or November. A little bit of my Spanish learning came out there for a second. October o November. Should have just said Octobre o Noviembre. But yeah, we're getting pretty high up there with the funds, and this is basically to be able to start getting cows. We're gonna go with the smallest barn, so not the pasture. We're gonna leave the pasture, leave the cow pasture alone, and we're just gonna go straight for the small barn, which I think is 45 cows. I want to say it's 45 cows. Yeah, I think I'm checking it. Or no, looks like I'm selling the silo, actually. It worked out well for what it was, but we don't need it anymore. So the last little bit of oats here. And I don't remember if I checked the harvest, the harvest money gain or not. Just selling the, and in hindsight maybe I should have kept the trailer possibly, but that's all right. We'll end up getting other more suitable trailers, like forage trailers, I'm sure. So we are past $200,000. So I'll just go ahead and head back to the farm, and looks like I'm just picking up goods again, storing the goods for later. And this goes pretty quickly here, just because of how very little there is to do in the winter months in this game. If you are playing something that is extended like this, you'll find yourself skipping days rather quickly if you don't really have that much to do. And I would say if you're not handling any sort of kind of automated goods like the greenhouses or something like that, where you're needing to move things often, you're probably just skipping the entire month, or just waiting during a specific time of the month to sell things. So yeah, it goes by pretty quick. These ones are probably the shortest of all the recording sessions. So I know I have January ready to go, like kind of ready to get edited, and it's pretty short. Most of them are fairly short, as in, about less than 3 hours or 4 hours to go through, but the winter ones are maybe an hour and a half, 2 at the max, if I get kind of called away from the computer to do something else. So, I mean, as you can see, we're on December 9th. We skipped the 18th of December, because there was just nothing. I think when I walked outside the house after the rest period, or the sleep cycle, there was just nothing there. No pallets to move, nothing to refill, so I just, alright, I'm back to bed. So the 21st now, we're getting close to market day, selling day. We're just transporting all this stuff in here, and I can't remember exactly if I think I do sell some of the other stuff as well this month, not just the what is that? Not just the mushrooms and flowers, but possibly the tomatoes, maybe the lettuce. I can't remember. But I also, that might be January popping into my head. So a lot of stuff going on. I mean, not just in this playthrough, but just outside in the real world, as it were. A lot of stuff going on. So having a brand new addition to the family is just, it's a lot of stress. It's really cool, but it's a lot of stress, and your mind wanders a lot because can't seem to pin down one thought for very long. So, wonderful times though. Yeah, here we go. So now we're loading up the mushrooms. Obviously, the mushrooms and the flowers is what really makes the money every month. That's what really ups the value. What we do on the farm. Kind of almost to the point where I feel like it's kind of cheating, but I mean it's part of the No Man's Land mod, so I'm going to use it to the best of my abilities. And then I show my lack of driving in the snow skill. I think what I did is I waited an extra day to get just a few more pallets on here. Let's go ahead and see how much we make. I think this is every flower and mushroom pallet there is that we own right now, or that we have, or produced. Alright, $35,000 with almost $5,000 with the environmental reward. So, yeah. I think actually we do have the funds right now to be able to build a cow barn, but I hold off on that. So, we'll have to wait a little bit for that. But that's going to do it. Thanks for joining me in No Man's Land December, and hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Until then, have a great night, everyone.